knows looking around that he's a better climber than, there we go, Remco Evenepoel early on the climb, wants to try and shake it up early. Immediately Jorgensen's onto his wheel. Who's going to respond to that? Is it Vlasov or is it Roglic thereabouts? And where, more interestingly, is Brandon McNulty? Well, he's up and onto the wheel of Vlasov. Vlasov in turn is just riding back towards Remco Evenepoel, but the first little salvo is fired. Well, Bernal, I think, will be relieved that he's oh, here we go again. It's Remco Evenepoel not hanging around. This time McNulty a little bit quicker to respond. Jorgensen's quickly onto the tail of Skelmoes, but oh, and here it comes again. Evenepoel goes, almost inevitable. Jorgensen quickly latches onto the tail of the Belgian rider, and Brandon McNulty knows there's only one way to play this. He's got to follow these riders, follow them all the way. A little bit of daylight starts to emerge. Evenepoel will persevere with this one. Jorgensen welded to his back wheel. McNulty looks behind. He's not going to get any help from Großschartner. Will he get any help from any of the other riders? Of course, he's got a World Time Trial champion in front of him in the shape of Remco Evenepoel. A little bit of extra distance between themselves. To the final couple of hairpins towards the top of the penultimate classified climb of the day, with still a few lumps and bumps along the way. Capital of the local region, formerly part of ancient Liguria, between the Var and the Magra rivers. And boom, the climb begins. Col des Quatre Chemins is the appointment. And Vlasov starting to feel it. So for all that it looks like a steady tempo being set by Remco Evenepoel, there's the truth of it. It's a really demanding effort. And Vlasov, who's all in for stage honours, well, just running out of legs here. He's going to try and ride Matteo Jorgensen off his wheel. He knows that an ambush is very unlikely. And doesn't want to flick of the elbows as if to say there's a little bit of road furniture here. Out of the saddle for Evenepoel. Jorgensen still welded to his back wheel. Only he will know just how in control he is. He looks absolutely metronomic. Paris-Nice 2024, and Remco Evenepoel has not been able to shift the American. Matteo Jorgensen looks pretty good at the moment. Keep as much weight on the back wheel, maximum traction required. And 150 meters to the top, and Jorgensen has passed the test, I think. Remco Evenepoel set a relentless tempo. And the local fans know just how demanding this one is. They'll stay and cheer them all to the top of the hill. All that are still left in a race of attrition. It's been up and through Villefranche-sur-Mer, plunging back towards Nice. Control of the situation. And was that about the fact that Remco just moved slightly to his right as Jorgensen was coming off his wheel, or was 5 to go? The descent has been more or less dealt with. We've got another tiny little lift towards the finish line, but it's in the last few kilometers, but nothing terribly demanding. He's starting to celebrate. He's in the 1,600 meters he can think about celebrating. For Brandon McNulty, a bittersweet moment. Trying to preserve his situation on general classification. Remco Evenepoel has done all the riding today. The Belgian national road race champion heading to second overall. Jorgensen will ride in with them, but he's not concerned about that. Remco Evenepoel can at least celebrate stage success. Completes the week in style and glory. To the overall winner, Matteo Jorgensen. That's a great sight. And Brandon McNulty able to raise a smile, and that's a generous response, isn't it? That's a good photo, isn't it?
Until this year, I never would have believed that this is possible, but here we are. Yeah, I could barely sleep last night, to be honest with you. I was so nervous, and yeah, felt for the first time in my life pressure. And yeah, to have it come together like that, and ride in with such a champion like Remco, and it was just a really special moment.